an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And the Jazz start out with the ball. The starters for the Utah Jazz. They've got Mitchell. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Conley in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Bogdanovich. No good on his first attempt of the game.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Here's Doncic. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Doncic. Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Hardaway against Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Stolen by O'Neal. Inside. Bogdanovich. Mavericks with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Conley with a wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Powell. Powell with the screen. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Gobert down low. He's guarded by Bullock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Going inside. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Bullock. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Mitchell against Doncic. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Doncic looking it over. To the middle. Here's Powell. Pass to Finney Smith. The dish to Bullock. Inside. And he jams it with authority.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Mitchell against Doncic. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Boy, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovich can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
There's a minute left in the first. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Outside Hardaway. To the paint and stolen by Bogdanovich. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Doncic. No good on the triple. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a three-point game. Doncic finds Powell, spins. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Doncic against Mitchell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here they come. Here's O'Neal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the four-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Jazz leading by 4. Mitchell looking it over. And he drives in. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And the pass to Conley. And Utah, another 3.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
And here's Doncic from the arc. He can't get that one, so Utah will take it the other way. Mitchell outside. Passes to O'Neal. Conley against Hardaway. Conley dishes to Gobert. And the shot goes down. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Doncic left side. Stolen by Mitchell. Pushing it up. Jumps up. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Hardaway against Conley. Doncic outside to end the run. Dallas again missing.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And stolen by Bogdanovic. Hardaway from outside. No good on that one. So Utah will take it the other way. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaways.
Bullock kicks to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Pulls it up. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Ladies and
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Powell kicks to Finney Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Got that one up quick. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas, no good that time either.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Really left alone that time. Conley's got 11.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
24 seconds left in the second quarter. It's good. 5 points in the game.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by the Jazz.
Pass to Mitchell for the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. The drive by Doncic. Finney-Smith passes to Powell. Got it off in time, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so a pretty... Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
37.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Whiteside. Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Azubuike in at the power forward position. Brunson the pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Pass to House. He kicks it to Azubuike. Gay outside. And the rejection by Marjanovic. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mavericks trail by 20. Dinwiddie passes to Brunson. Back to Dinwiddie. And there's the pass to Kleba. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And they get it back. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gay with no one around. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Passes it to Green. Pass to Brunson. A three ball. It's good from long range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
From deep, Gay buries it from three-point range. Gay's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Brunson. Kicks it to Green. Dinwiddie outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House.
That's his first personal
That's his first foul.
First team
Man,
foul.
it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, You've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Screen by Kleba. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
The Jazz need to get off a shot here, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so Green will bring it up for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Brunson. And the three off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Clarkson taking his time here. And Azubuike kicks to Clarkson. Rudy Gay on the wing. Stolen by Brunson. And here's Green outside. Rebound by Azubuike. Jazz leading by 22. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Gay can't hit.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Dinwiddie kicks to Brunson. Pass to Green. Now, here's Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the pass to Gay. Here's Azubuike. Back to Gay. 6 to shoot. The three. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Kleba, the pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Clarkson kicks to House. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gay in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Jazz substitution.
Doncic outside. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 6.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
And so it's the Utah.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Utah leading by 17. They've got Reggie Bullock. Powell is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Conley finds Mitchell. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. Bogdanovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
They set the pick. Here's the lob to the hoop. On the wing, Doncic. 2 on the clock. Over Mitchell. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Conley against Dinwiddie. Mitchell wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mitchell outside. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Passes it to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. And here is Conley. Fires the three. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. From deep three-point range, it's not going to go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. Pass to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
That's foul number 2
That's
for
his
him.
second personal
Yeah,
foul.
clearly a
First
foul
team
of
foul.
frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Dinwiddie outside. Tries the spin move. Back to Doncic. They need this one, and it goes down 2 points.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
Stolen away. Now the Mavericks moving it up for the finish. And the dunk by Doncic.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Off target with his three.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Utah.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Powell finds Dinwiddie. Bullock with it. 5 on the clock. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Mitchell against Doncic. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Dinwiddie in at the two-guard spot.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from three, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. And the basket's good off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Paul. Bridges, a screen on Dinwiddie. It's Booker on the wing from deep. Dinwiddie with a rebound. And Dallas with possession.
Guys, just so great to see Spencer Dinwiddie back between the lines and competing. Remember, an ACL cost him all but 3 games last year, and that was coming off a breakout season. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
From 9 feet. And scoring with the play inside is Ayton.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
A second-round pick in 2014. Dinwiddie has certainly exceeded expectations, Doris.
Well, no doubt. He's really increased his range. This guy can hit big shots, whether it's coming off the catch or off the bounce. He's able to make plays for others. And this guy has one of the best assist-to-turnover ratios in the league.
So it's Phoenix now, following the score by Dallas. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Booker can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Dinwiddie against Paul. Dinwiddie passes to Powell. Back to Dinwiddie. Doncic on the wing. The Mavericks rebound. From deep three-point range. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Doncic has got 5 points.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrated.
Now here's Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Over Finney Smith. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Kleber with a screen. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 so far. Now Paul. Outside Booker. Takes a 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
And here's Doncic outside. That shot off the mark. Now the Suns take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Dinwiddie outside. 1:10 left in the first quarter here. Kleber right side. Here's Doncic. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
3-point field goal.
Doncic has got 8.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Bridges outside. From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Dinwiddie against Paul. And the shot goes down. Dinwiddie's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Booker. It's rebounded by Kleber.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
So they take the lead.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Booker, good.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun Chapter.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, they've got Luka Doncic, Dwight Powell out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Here's Bridges. Shot blocked. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Booker against Doncic. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Boy, look at how natural Andre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Kleber. Doncic outside. Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 11 points.
Well, Luka Doncic so dangerous because when the three-point shot is working, he becomes an impossible guard.
And here's Bridges. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Booker for 3, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. 13 points in the game. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Powell with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Bridges outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Kleber, and finished off by Kleber.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Bridges misses.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing. Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. It's Booker on the wing for 3. He's off on that one. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Marjanovic. And here's Hardaway. This one for 3. And Chris Paul clears it away. Here's Brunson, covered by Johnson. Hardaway against Johnson. And here's Brunson from the arc. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Cuts off the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Mavericks ball.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Outside Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. For 3, Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Johnson. Paul with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. For 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. Outside Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. Left side Hardaway. Back to Marjanovic. Pass to Bertans. Clock at 6. Paul against Brunson. Shoots over Paul. Dallas no good that time either. Down low. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker, one of the rare guys in the NBA, the ability to score at will, and he's rolling right now.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Jay Crowder is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's JaVale McGee, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
First team foul.
Outside Brunson. Over Payne. Pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Bertans. Back to Marjanovic. Here's Bullock. Hardaway finds Brunson. Spins. Kicks it out to Hardaway. McGee with a steal.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
That shot wide open. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Bullock. Into the lane. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Phoenix is shooting it well, around 55% for the game. And stolen by Hardaway. The shot. Brunson misses.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Crowder, the pass to McGee. It's stolen by Bertans. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Crowder outside. Back to Payne. And stolen by Brunson. On the break. Pass to Bullock. Banked it in off the glass.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
The Suns leading. Outside Payne. Now McGee. Here's Shamet. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bullock. From outside the arc. The shot no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Marjanovic. Covered by McGee. Hardaway against Craig. Back to Bertans. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Shamet. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Lets the three fly. He drops it from range. Shamet's got 6 here in the quarter.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Outside Brunson. Dallas no good that time either. And Doris Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
The three from Craig. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Bullock. Nails it from 3. Bullock's got 5 points.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Shamet. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. The Mavericks trailing. For 3, Hardaway. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Brunson against Payne. Here's McGee. From 7 feet away. Good on the bucket. McGee's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Brunson against Payne.
Suns foul. Landry
So both teams changing it up here.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Maverick substitution.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. To the right side. Powell outside. Doncic outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They have a nice 9-point cushion at. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Mavericks. We've got Maxi Kleber. He's out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Dwight Powell out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Paul against Doncic. Pass to Kleber. Here's Dinwiddie. Now here's Powell. Is covered by Ayton. Powell in the post. He's against Ayton. Tries the spin move. It's Finney-Smith with the drive. Goes up again. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. Dallas no good that time either. Well, Phoenix's shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Ayton against Kleber. Ayton passes to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. He's closely guarded. Shoots over Powell. And that one hits the back iron. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Dinwiddie. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. Booker with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Bridges misses.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Fires it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Dinwiddie finds Doncic. 6 to shoot. Lays out. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Right side Booker. Up and over Doncic. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the definition of the, quote, sharpshooter. Booker showing great balance and accuracy for a young guy.
A nice shot by Doncic. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
It's Booker on the wing. Let's go with a three. Dinwiddie with a rebound. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining.
Launches a three from the arc. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Booker. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Finney Smith. Back to Powell. Pass to Kleber. And Powell with the stuff.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Booker with a screen on Doncic. Johnson with it. Ayton with it. Powell covers. Goes up from the block. Powell pulls it in.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Suns.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Pass to Powell. Stolen by Bridges. And a deep three from Paul. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's Doncic outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Bridges outside. 4-3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Showing that they're the
DA thanks.
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And here's Conley outside. Rebound by the Suns.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
No good from Booker. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Conley with it, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Deflects the pass. Johnson sends the screen for Booker. A three-pointer is right on target. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Booker looking around. Johnson in the corner. Kicks it out to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass.
You just can't shake Paul. Just takes the hit, absorbs it on his way to the basket.
Ball against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley dishes to Gobert. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And here's Booker from the arc. Bridges finds Booker. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5.
Yeah, and I like the aggressiveness from Bogdanovich. Does an awesome job staying with his man and just making things difficult.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul right side. For 3, Booker. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
For 3, Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. Got a piece of it. Johnson, the pass to Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Paul against Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Pass to Gobert. 1:06 left to play here in the first. Here's Mitchell, down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Johnson kicks to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Rejected by Booker.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Paul with the defensive effort. The Suns trailing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And still a close.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. On the wing, Booker launches a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 6.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Misses the 3. Suns trail by 4. On the wing, Booker shoots the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Paul. There's the pass to Johnson. Paul kicks to Johnson. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Michael Conley picks one up and brings some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Mitchell, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
The drive by Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Back to Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Here's Conley. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Now, here's Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Gobert. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Paul outside. Pass to Bridges. Fires for 3. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's the break. The finish. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul dishes to Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball.
And the Suns call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter.
Give him a hand.
Booker in the corner, beyond the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Booker. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Back to O'Neal. Launches it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here is Paul. Pass to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Azubuike in at the 4 slot. The Suns shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Now here's Payne. The pass to Shamet. Outside Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. McGee sets the pick for Payne. McGee's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Payne finds Crowder. From outside, off the mark. Clarkson against Crowder. Azubuike is screen on Crowder. Clarkson passes to Azubuike. And the foul Foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Just 5 on the clock. House kicks to Azubuike. Pass to House. Shoots over Shamet. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Shamet. Right side against Crowder. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Here's Clarkson. Feeds it to House. Azubuike against Crowder. It's House outside. No good. And so here's Phoenix. They're scoreless since the first half. Payne passes to Crowder. Back to Payne. Crowder sets a screen for Payne. Trying to get something going. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
And muscling through that time, Crowder with a physical play and an and-one chance.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Jazz trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Another miss by Utah.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Takes it inside. Payne can't hit. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's House outside. Clarkson with the ball. Working on Payne. And the shot goes in.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Payne looking around. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Clarkson right side. Over to the wing. McGee against Whiteside. House the pass to Azubuike. For the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. McGee is screen on Azubuike. Here's Shamet. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Shamet's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game. Clarkson outside. McGee with the block. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Into the lane. And it's Shamet missing. Jazz trail by 4. It's deflected. Outside, Crowder takes a 3. Rebound by Azubuike. Azubuike's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Whiteside. Up and in on the layup.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. Remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. This one for 3. This ball grabs the miss. Suns leading by 4. Booker in the corner. There's the 3. That shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Paul with the ball. He kicks to Booker. Johnson outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Suns lead by 4.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. 6 to shoot. Conley inside the line. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Paul. The pass to Booker. Gobert with the block, and they're able to recover. Johnson finds Bridges. A 3-pointer off the mark.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And here's Conley outside. Suns leading by 4, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Paul surveying the floor. Booker in the corner. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. There's the dish to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Gobert. Mitchell outside. The 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bridges shot. Good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Booker outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Johnson wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Suns.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From the arc, connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz. Conley against Paul. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
rally, no doubt about it. So Dallas will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Maxi Kleber. He's out there with Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Doncic. The three. And Conley grabs the miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Bogdanovic, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Pass to Bullock. Now here's Doncic. Spins. Over Mitchell. Doncic, no good. On offense, here's Utah. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Dinwiddie against Conley. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Going inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Now Doncic. Pass to Powell. Here's Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Over Mitchell. Dallas again missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic on the wing. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. The three. Rebound, Utah.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Mitchell against Doncic.
Mavericks foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. The three from Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bogdanovic. Kleber with a steal. Here's the break. Bullock. Good.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Mitchell against Doncic. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. It's rebounded by Kleber.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Powell, a screen on Gobert. From deep, here's Doncic. Drills it from deep.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times, three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Pass to O'Neal. Puts up a three. Here's Bogdanovic. Now Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. The three from Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. Bogdanovic with a screen on Doncic. Back to Bogdanovic. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovic defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
To the left wing. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Powell. Dinwiddie outside. No good off the back of the rim. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Doncic up top. Checked by Mitchell. With a 9-footer. Pass to Dinwiddie. Tries the spin move. Doncic with it. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Entering the league at just 19 years old, Luka Doncic has loads of experience overseas. Won an MVP in Spain, which is widely considered the second best league in the world.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Jazz.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And here's Doncic outside. No good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Gobert. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Doncic against Mitchell. From 11 feet away, Doncic, no good. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Now Kleber. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bullock from behind the arc. Dallas no good that time either.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Doncic against Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Kicks it to Doncic. Can they get it? And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 7.
With the all-around impact he makes, if he can stay healthy, Doncic could win multiple MVPs. He's got those special kind of gifts.
All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an all-star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, BA, you have to always embrace being a great teammate no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Conley against Dinwiddie. For 3, O'Neal. Powell pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Bullock. Mitchell against Doncic. Rejected by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And here they go on a free run to the bucket. That's tipped. Bogdanovich against Doncic. The three from Mitchell. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Doncic on the wing. Check by Mitchell. Another miss by Doncic.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
The shot by Conley, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Doncic on the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. Dallas again missing.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Dinwiddie left side to the inside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Substitution for Inter.
9 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Clarkson from deep. No good. And so it's Utah in a good situation, up by 13. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Daniel House. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the power forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, trailing by 13. Brunson against Clarkson. Pass to Finney Smith. Outside Hardaway. And he hits the jumper. Hardaway's gotten his first points of the night. Utah shooting 40% so far in this one. Clarkson outside. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Clarkson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brunson passes to Green.
In these moments when he's motivated, Rudy Gay can affect a lot of shots.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both free throws good from Gay. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Jazz. On the wing, Clarkson. Here's House. Brunson defending. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Green for 3. Rebound, Utah. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Finney Smith. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Clarkson for 3. Offensive board. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Down low, stolen by Whiteside. In transition, here they come.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Finney Smith. They set a pick. Tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's House. Green covering. Here's Azubuike. Gay outside. Here's the three. Finney Smith pulls it in. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Takes the three. Brunson misses. Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Amazing. Whiteside sort of floats through the air, and that pass was on the money.
Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Green for 3. Drops in the 3. Green's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
From deep, Gay. No good on the shot. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Brunson. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
34 seconds left in the third. Left side Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Marjanovic. Rebound, Utah. They led by as many as 18. Pass to House. Back to Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. No good there. And so it's Utah liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Bullock, kicks it to Doncic. Looking to get it going, throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And they've really displayed a sharp passing game tonight as well. A lot of well-timed assists out there.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Spins. Dinwiddie outside. Kleber right side. Pass to Doncic. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Mitchell. It's deflected. Doncic against Conley. Here's Dinwiddie from downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Pass to O'Neal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Gobert. Here's Mitchell. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
The future's awfully bright for this young man. Mitchell put his stamp on the game from day one. Big-time shot maker.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Kleber. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here they come. From deep, Conley. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Here's O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. Basket counts.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. Kleber with it. Checked by Mitchell. Mitchell against Kleber. Rebounded by the Jazz. O'Neal on the wing. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Doncic. Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Over Powell. Gobert with the bucket.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Pass to O'Neal. Fires from deep. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. O'Neal's got 5 points now this quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Rudy Gobert.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace. You can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. The three is up. Powell pulls it in.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. And that's going to be a travel.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
20 seconds left in the game. And here's Mitchell. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Off target from outside. Here's Brunson. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Driving to the basket. Booker finds Bridges. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Phoenix. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now Doncic trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Doncic for 3. Bullock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And here is Kleber after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Clock at 6. Doncic outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
And it's Paul penetrating.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Good on both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Doncic outside. Going inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Ball outside. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 6.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Brunson scanning the floor. Powell the pass to Bullock. And here's Brunson, defended by Booker, and he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Paul from past the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Brunson finds Doncic. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Doncic passes to Brunson. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Powell with a screen on Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Doncic. Over Ayton. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Leading by 12. Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And the pass to Doncic. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And here's Booker from the arc. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. And it was from 3.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Doncic in at the point. Powell finds Doncic for the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Bullock. Here's the 3. No good from Booker.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Bridges with the steal. They break it out 5 on 3. That's good from Booker on the assist from Bridges. Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Pass to Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Clock at 4. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trail by 11. Passes it to Kleber. The 3 for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3 ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Booker in the corner. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Brunson kicks to Kleber. Bullock passes to Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot, and it's good. 2 points. Kleber's got his first bucket in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Paul passes to Bridges. And that time, also a missed shot.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
To the inside. And Kleber slams it in.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Maxi Kleber. 1 shot. Phoenix timeout. And the loudest section gets free t-shirt. Let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Give them a hand, fans. Your Mavericks dance team.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years, his dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Mavs.
A minute 42 left now here in the second. Powell finds Brunson. Powell sets a screen for Brunson. Powell trying to free himself up. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Brunson. Here's Paul. He's got 5. Bridges outside. That 3 off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Kleber hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Kleber's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
A nice shot by Booker.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Paul with the steal. The 3 from Johnson. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's good. Booker's got 19 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Spins. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. There's the drive, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hardaway, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Shamet kicks to Crowder. Craig passes to Payne. The feed to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Steps back. On the wing, Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Marjanovic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Marjanovic has got his first basket.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. No good from outside. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Hardaway. Dinwiddie outside. Takes it off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the night.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Payne with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Craig, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Dinwiddie against McGee. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Dinwiddie.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Phoenix, Landry Shamet.
So he gets them both. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Dinwiddie with it, outguarded by Crowder. They double him with Payne. Here's Finney Smith, just 4 to shoot. Tries the spin move. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Suns leading by 7. Shamet. Craig controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Craig's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Finney Smith, defended by Crowder. Dinwiddie passes to Finney Smith. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney Smith. A 3-ball. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Suns leading by 11. And he drives in. Craig pulls it in. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. 24 seconds left in the 3rd. Booker looking around. Kicks it out to Paul. 5 on the clock. Johnson wide open. He fires. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And here are the Mavericks now. It's a 14-point game. They've got Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Kleber in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Brunson the pass to Kleber, and Kleber slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
For 3, Bridges. Offensive rebound, and Booker able to finish. Booker's got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Paul. He's guarded close. Johnson kicks to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Sinks that one from the post. And the Suns lead by 13.
Chris Paul's a player who's more physical than he appears, and he looks for contact. He's become very good at finishing off bumps.
The drive by Doncic. And there's the pass to Kleber. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Booker in the corner. Fires the 3. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Doncic with the bucket.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Johnson right side. Doncic with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Booker, and they're moving it up. Top of the key, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Ayton. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Pass to Bullock. 5 to shoot. Spins. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, the Mavericks score.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball against Doncic.
2 minutes.
Bridges for 3. No good that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic passes to Bullock. Out to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Paul passes to Ayton. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got his first basket of the night.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Passes to Kleber. Now here's Bullock. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson.
That's his second personal
That'll be his
foul.
second foul of the game.
Team foul.
And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Doncic.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Suns.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Paul's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Paul, and Doncic gets it to go.
And you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
And here is Paul from deep three-point range. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them this
Up there, Allie. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three. Back to Paul. And stolen by Gobert. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Booker. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Booker against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Launches it. Mitchell misses. It's Bridges on the wing. Stolen by Conley. There's Bogdanovic with the three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Booker with it. 6 to shoot. Paul passes to Johnson. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Mitchell. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Mitchell against Booker. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The three from Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Fires the three. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Left side Conley. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Back to Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Suns. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Booker against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Jazz ball.
Utah trailing here. Now Conley looking for his first basket still in this one. Mitchell drives in. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Chris Paul. That free throw is good from Mitchell.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
The three, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Picked by Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Bridges. Outside Paul. And he drives in from deep, Johnson. And he can't get that one. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Driving to the basket. Bridges outside, and they force the shot clock violation possession. Great D.
Utah ball.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Booker against Mitchell. 5 to shoot.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Paul against Mitchell. Left side Johnson to the middle. Stolen. Now here's Mitchell. From deep, Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Picked by Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 3. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points.
Here's Booker after the basket by Utah. And it's all tied up. Booker's got 12 points in the game. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Pass to Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from. You want to command the defender's respect.
Conley with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively, and Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A minute 50 left in the first half of this game. Right side Booker. Pass to Ayton. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gobert inside. Booker defending. Gobert with the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. 12 points for him. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 15 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mitchell. with a screen on Booker. That one off the back iron and out.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create a
Devin Booker. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
JaVale McGee out there with Jake Crowder. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Craig in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. The 3 is up. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. Utah trailing here. Clarkson with the ball. Here's House. Crowder with a steal. Clarkson against Payne. Count it. And the Suns lead by 4. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Clarkson against Payne. Gay attacking. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Pass to Azubuike. Gay against Payne. Gay outside. Here's Azubuike. This for the tie! And he lays it in. And that'll tie this game up.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Payne. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Shamet into the lane. Tries again. McGee. And he makes it on the layup.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Payne against Clarkson. Driving in. Hauled in by McGee.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And here's Payne outside. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Gay outside. Back to Whiteside. Pass to Gay. Here's House. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. McGee with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Shamet. Defended by Gay. From 6 feet away. A nice shot by McGee. And now a 4-point Phoenix lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Gay. Fires from deep. Oh, got a piece of it. And here's Whiteside. Defended by Craig. Back to Whiteside. Gay outside. On the wing, Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix is going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Payne. Outside Craig. Pass to Shamet. McGee a screen. Excellent D there from Whiteside. And for Utah, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Clarkson outside. Down low. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Pass to Shaman. This one for three. Utah with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Azubuike, defended by Craig. Azubuike, no good. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Phoenix calls timeout.
Eastern time. All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there for the Jazz.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns dancers dancing.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Booker. The three is up. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 21 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. The layup off target. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, leading by 5.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three.
Very hard to stop Bogdanovic. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
The kick out to Johnson. Outside Paul. Back to Johnson. It's blocked by Gobert.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And for Utah, they're shooting 41% in this game. Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And that ties it up.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovic is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Now Paul. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And he lays it up and in. And the Suns lead by 2.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Pass to Mitchell to take the lead. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. Bogdanovic with it. 4 on the clock. Here's Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside for Mitchell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Paul with a steal. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul. Now here's Ayton. Not a lot of room. Count it. Good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic with a screen on Booker. 6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. O'Neal's gotten his first basket of the night. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Johnson. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Got a piece of it.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter here. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. And that one's good. And now it's just a 2-point Suns lead.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. It's Booker on the wing. Off target from three-point range. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Mitchell against Aiden. To tie it up. Left side Mitchell. Outside Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. Money.
Big time shot. Sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Booker. Here's Paul. Oh, he missed it. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. For 3, O'Neal. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. 19-footer. Booker can't get it to go.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The 3 from Mitchell.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
Paul with him, and it's Gobert picking him up. Booker, the pass to Ayton. To the inside. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 2.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Outside Bogdanovich. He buries it from 3.
Bojan Bogdanovich, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
4 quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now. It's Bridges on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, answer.
Bridges outside. Now Booker. Checked by Mitchell. Johnson a screen on Mitchell. Booker for 3. That one doesn't drop. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Ball against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Takes a 3. And a again. It's Utah with a three.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
Here's Booker. They need this. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Pass to O'Neal. Now Conley. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. With the drive. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so it's Utah with the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch.